Once I read that Molana Rumi was so devoted to his worshipping of God Almighty that he would enter into a trance-like state whereby he would move into circles, resulting later in the order of the swirling dervishes. Could Huzur enlighten us on the occurrence of this? Baburhan, Turkey asked.
I understood.
Translate it into English first. Please.
Baburhan says that he once read that Molana Rumi was so...
Where did he read this? Was that book binding on us? What authority did that book have?
Yes.
So any question based on, riffraff is, not the riffraff, but any question based on a book which is not authentic in itself is not authentic. The question is not authentic. So you might have read many things about Hazrat Molana Rumi, and a lot of false things have been said about him and written about him, that we cannot go into the rigmarole of all that. So I don't think this question needs to be answered. The source of his quotation alone, what is it which he wants to know about Molana Rumi?
Later they started swirling, and they become swirling dervishes. What does he
mean by later what?
Later
what? Later on from
who follows him? Later on, the people who follows him become swirling dervishes. What is the meaning of it?
What does he mean by later on? After the death of Molana Rumi?
Yes.
That's true. I agree with that.
Yes.
Whether the source is right or not, this is true. I have already spoken on this subject. Hazrat Molana Rumi was a true believer in the Sunnah of Hazrat Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. As such, he could not have invented that form of Sufism in which people whirl and go in circles and dance. So, this is my personal belief that it must have been attitude of the so-called Molana Rumi's followers must have infiltrated their practices after the death of Hazrat Molana Rumi. Right.